The way we're doing it right now, when we're speaking to somebody, we ask very basic questions. Are you good Muslim? Do you eat halal meat? Do you read Quran? It's just very basic, and the person, yes, yes, yeah, and just say yes to everything you want to hear. And you're, okay, mashallah, this is the perfect person. No, you found someone that tells you what you want to hear, and then years later or months later, after you get married, you find out it's a completely different person that you married. Ask any divorcee. They say, if I knew he or she was like this, I would have never married this person. Well, what didn't you see? Believe it or not, those people didn't hide all the red flags. They give small ones, but most people don't pay attention to them. They give them passes and passes. And they're, okay, I wasn't paying. After the divorce happens, and they're reflecting, they're like, wow, when he or she said that, I should have paid more attention. And when they were doing this and this and this, I didn't really take it too serious. So people give you the red flags. It's just we just not pay attention to them because we're so fascinated, and sometimes we're just in the concept of just getting married and trying to make everyone, our parents happy or whatever the situation is. Love languages. How they express love or how they don't express love can cause friction between you. I'll give you an example. Let's say, and this is true for myself, let's say quality time is the love language of myself. For those, by the way, is there anyone that's not familiar with what the 5 love languages are? I just want, okay, I'll explain the 5 love languages. So before we jump into this, the 5 love languages is the languages generally there's everyone falls for one of these 5 love languages. All right, there is physical touch, receiving gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation, and quality time. Physical touch are the people, and I'll go through each one in a little bit more detail in a moment, but physical touch in general is the people who show love through proper touching and stuff like that. That's obviously Islamically permissible between husband and wife. The second type of love that some people show is by receiving and giving gifts. The third is acts of service. Acts of service is by doing things. Like, for example, my wife, her love language is acts of service. So if I go and help her do things without her asking me, like, for example, if I help her something around the house, I go put gas in her car and do all these small things for her, that's the way that she understands love. While somebody else may be married to a sister who may be words of affirmation. Your words are very important. Everything from like a small note you leave and says, I love you, to the text messages, they need that words of affirmation to feel loved. And if you don't share that way of love, they may not even feel loved. And last but not least is quality time. That's myself. Where spending time with somebody shows her how much I love her. So if we don't spend time with each other, then I don't feel like there's love in the relationship. So if we do, we need this amount of time. So each of us falls into one of those 5 categories. So which one is your love language? Now, some websites, and sometimes you're going to a workshop, they just ask you for your love language. Oh, that's my love language. What's your language? Oh, that's my love language. Then, okay, now what do we do with this? just because I know your love language, you know my love language, how does that help me get married? What's a good person for me? That's the real thing. It's like they do these personality tests with Myers and Briggs and all these other things. That's great information to help yourself and build yourself and work on yourself. But when it comes to getting married, how does any of that stuff help you? It doesn't, unless you understand the other layers of it that, okay, I understand what my personality type is or what my love language is, but what is the best spouse to marry that love language would be most compatible with me? So sometimes in your mind, you're like, okay, if we had the same love language, that would be really, really great. And by the way, that is really great. But what if we don't? Can the marriage still work out? Well, again, as I told you guys, I've been married for 23 years. Me and my wife, our love language dynamics similar to each other, but it works out because we understand each other. And if you can understand that someone can show love in a different way, and if they don't show love the way you do, that goes a long, long way without causing misconfusion in the marriage. So the second group of words are friendship qualities. Now, why do I ask people to sort these words in order? Because the order of the way you choose friends says a lot about you. And every quality is a good quality. These are 5 qualities, and again, think about it in your mind. Which one would you choose as number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You have loyalty, reliable, sincere, understanding, and optimistic. Now, some people may choose optimistic as number 1. Some people would choose as number 5. The question here is like, what if your number one is their number five? And just like love languages, if quality time is number one for me, but let's say it's number five for my wife, so she's like, oh, I love you, but I don't really want to spend time with you that much. And I'm the opposite. I want to spend time with her all the time. We're going to have conflict. So somebody wants consistent togetherness, and somebody wants their, like, I just want to be by myself. I mean, just send me a text message, that's good enough type for me. It can cause unfortunate confusion between the two. And the last but not least is shopping priorities. One of the major things most couples fight about is money. And because they think about money sometimes awfully differently. So when it comes to buying something, I give you 5 options: convenience, quality, style, price, or quantity.